stuff from Leo, I've got to say.
And Veda Pratama now completely on his own back there in 6th place. There, 73 pulls out late on the brakes. He goes past Alvaro Carpe.
Didn't get
Takes up the lead. He's got Chies on his tail. Then it's Carpe. He is the number 54. He's only got himself, he hasn't got a slipstream to help him. He's got to
speak too much about Valentin Peroni yesterday, but he has spent the entirety of his summer break training in Malaysia with
Peroni. Pratama is there.
But for how long?
Trying to work his own way back in terms with the leading 5.
He was closing in by 3. Hakim Danish and his trainer and plenty of the up-and-coming stars from Malaysia. Very much used to this
direction. That's so tight, so ragged. It's really getting the pressures on.
Of a second on Uriarte last time around. See what it is when they cross the line this time. Heat, even though he was suffering so far this weekend, he's also grown an inch or two as well in the summer break too. But that's not.
And Ruche has dragged that group back into contention. It is now what, 10 men battling for these. Superb shot there. Still is Brian Uriarte leading.
Snowing him down here today.
And long that penalty for 57 Zani for exceeding track limits. It is
the inside, yeah, he's going up the inside of Pugliese. He's taken Rico Salmela, who Pini pushed wide then.
Ahead of Carpe, Chies. Carpe pulls out alongside. Who's going to be late? Peroni that leads. He really enjoyed the race yesterday. He said it was great fun. He said it all just got more and more crazy.
They are off the back here. The riders starting to try and avoid the slipstream, hugging the white line. Then Pini
on the brakes.
He looks dead in the eyes. It is great mate Brian Uriarte, but then he looked the wrong direction because they were
towards the end of the race. I really had a great time, and he said I'm just going to try and do the same thing again. But
on the back of this group once again. Here we go down into turn 4. It's 1.5 laps to go.
And Brian
Keeler's going the other side of him. Carpe on the inside and towards turn 1. Look at that.
Maybe make a better job of it at the end of the race, he said. And that, of course, with 6 laps to go, is what he's doing now. He's pulled out the very slightest. Uriarte can't make a mistake here. He's drifted wide yesterday, drifted wide today. He pulls the tight line. He's got it.
And then 144.9 for Veda Pratama. He's on the chase, everybody. Indonesia stand-up tune.
Advantage over the 83 of Alvaro Carpe, and Chies back there in 3rd place.
Yeah, Kilo's been a bit quiet the last.
Right, he's got a lap and a half to defend the lead.
This is as in watch your man.
And Rico Salmela goes up into 3rd place. He's not hanging about. He's
a few laps, hasn't he? Just sort of not doing anything too rash and just sitting there in 3rd, seeing tense as it gets in Rookies Cup. They have absolutely pulled the pin. They're still running low.
As they say, Veda Pratama right on the back of that 5 now. He's closed the gap.
The state of play as we see. Pini once again went even faster, 144, 145s. This pace is red hot in comparison to what it was yesterday. It's all on the line here. Big shame for Carter Thompson, who was having a great race, I felt. He's entered the pits, unfortunately, so not sure. Went 3 last time around. So plenty of pace left for all these guys, I would say.
Yeah, and Uriarte, who made... Yeah, still, Brian Uriarte from Chies, from Carpe. It's 3 Spaniards up front, but then...
What's happened there, but looks like a retirement for him. Big shame.
Certainly now Veda, that mistake drifted wide. He now seems a little bit stuck back in 6th place. Okay, there's still 5.5. Veda Pratama in the 54. Now he's looking for a way past.
What a
now
drive
Veda Pratama's going to is on the back of that group. It'll be interesting to see how does he play it now. Still 10 laps, half laps remaining, but he's more or less back where he was in the race yesterday, not being able to play his cards.
Yeah, what a drive Veda had. The 54. He's into 4th position at the moment.
At least 9.5. Will he try to cut through, or will he just sort of take it easy for a few laps? Now he's perhaps run his own lines that long gearing requires.
Sort of wonder with 6 laps to go. Are they up the inside of Keeler's? That's where his race came undone yesterday. Pini in 5th.
Got back on terms with them, but he's got a track limits warning. That's not good.
No, got to be careful. Just sort of taking it easy on the tyres. You see Keeler's just running such higher corner speed through there. 5th as well, they go sideways down into turn 10. Here we are, Peter. It's 1 lap to go in Rookies. Got to be careful.
So he worked very hard, but he's
there then. But yeah, it's we're going to see the real tone change. Up here in Austria, they fan out. Here we we go!
Carpe on one side of the track, and he's got to pay attention now. He really should, I think, perhaps just cool it a bit, make sure he stays off the green.
In a couple of laps' time, they cross the finish line now. 5 laps to go. I think next time they come around,
he's taken the advantage away from Brian Uriarte. Who's going to be latest on the brakes? It's Carpe, superb. Learn what the guys in front are doing, and then make use of it later on. But of course, he's not going to listen to them.
It's going to all go off.
Yeah, and that group now, they've re-established a bit of an advantage. Pratama's up there into second place.
Wow, what a drive that was from Uriarte. Just cuts. Why would he? Keeping an eye back on Morelli though.
Over the chasing pack.
Uriarte back on the case. The inside line overtakes Pratama through the middle of the corner. It's time for 2 8 and 2. He's, I think, the number 95. We're not going to be seeing anything from him up towards the front today. 14th, 4th position for him. Kilo's moved up into second place, but it's still Carpe out front. He's very, very good. B.
Yeah, it is hard on the brakes.
Oh.
It was very ragged last time, and it's
place is he's even just battling down for the final point with 15th with Sullivan Mounsey. Good at this, leading races, isn't he? Generally,
he is, and I mean, you know, he did this last year. So let's hope they keep it all together.
So close! Oh my goodness!
Carpe with a superb drop.
That's not what we expect to see from that Argentinian. So that's a big shame. I'll have to find out what went wrong for him today.
But he led so much of race 1, led so much of race 2, and got a first and a second. He drive out ahead of Brian Uriarte. The 28 of Kia is in 3rd place, ahead of Veda Pratama. There's a very determined number 27, Rico Salmela, now up into 2nd place, right on Uriarte's tail. This is how to lead races, particularly here. He's very, very happy doing it.
Pini.
Then Peroni.
Brian's gone down. The front end bobbled and it went away from him. That's Uriarte.
This is a different man. This is not the Rico we saw yesterday. This is the Rico that could win this.
Looking up the inside of Pratama, there he goes. He's into 6th position now as the Italian, as we see. Now, you never see him make a mistake like that normally, but that's given a few bite lengths to Carpe. It's keyless. Been writing a piece for redbull.com about Where Are They Now, the Born Racers, the documentary series. Peroni go over track limits on the exit of turn 3. Keeping our Moodley, Christian Daniel Jr. in 2nd place, Peroni in 3rd. Is that it and done, Peter?
Well, as you say, Brian never makes...
Following the riders from last year, and I'm actually saying it, Rico is a far more aggressive character this year than he was. Giulio Pugliese off the back there, they're ready to pick up any pieces that may fall in their favour.
It's a mistake. Well, there, like that, but he did. And Carpe now